A great restart for Jeff Gordon. To the bottom of the track and to the front of the field.
Here it is. This is a cool one. Jeff Gordon's final victory at Martinsville 2015. What a race. What a finish. So many stories from this day. In the spring race at Martinsville, Gordon was easily going to win that one until he shot himself in the foot and got a violation on a late race pit stop. So there goes Gordon's hopes for that race. And so I knew he was going to be good heading into the fall race because in the spring he had a car to win it. If he didn't, I think he sped on pit road or something. And so the fall, I knew he was going to be good. And he was good all weekend. They talked about it in the broadcast. I remember the NBC guys reporting about it all day, how he's saving his stuff, not over braking the corners, just being really cautious. So he's running back around third while Logano was kicking everyone's butt. Joey Logano was out in the wind that day. And then, you know what? I'll leave this up to you guys in the comments, but for my opinion, Kenseth, it was a dirty move, disgraceful, but to be honest, Logano had that coming. I mean, he was racing like Brad Keselowski in 2014. He's kind of being a jackwagon. There's other ways to pass guys if they're blocking you, and he deliberately spun out Kenseth at Kansas and admitted it. So, I mean, if you're going to wreck someone, you best know it's going to be coming back to you, and especially at a track like Martinsville where it's not high speed. If I don't agree with what Kenseth did, but if there's a place to do it, it's definitely Martinsville. Not high speed, safe place to crash someone. So, yeah, I mean, I'll just leave it up to that. I'm not complaining, because if Logano didn't get crashed, Gordon probably never wins that race. So thank you, Matt Kenseth. Thank you, Eric Estep, and all the Kenseth Nation for basically giving Gordon an open door. And then even still, Gordon was close to not winning this race because A.J. Allmendinger was out front. And Allmendinger is a good breaker, so he was doing a good job leading that race. Then McMurray was up there. He's good at Martinsville, so it was just nerve-wracking. And, of course, Gordon gets that last win after a frustrating season, wasn't doing the best, and finally got it done, and I was very emotional, very happy. And it turned out to be a really cool-looking car, too. It's an AARP Member Advantages diecast from that year, and it's got the Chase banners, Chase spoiler, and Chase splitter, like the Sprint Cup logos and stuff, and colors, and just very cool. It's got the bright yellow numbers that I always love, and lots of confetti, which is cool. And this is a car that I need to get autographed from Jeff Gordon because it's probably one of my top possessions that I own of Jeff Gordon because it's his last win. It was in dramatic fashion, his last season, and it was such a cool race to watch on television. Wish I was there live because that crowd from NBC, if they didn't add crowd noise in, it sounded like that was a rockin' party. It sounded like a great time, for sure. So just a great car, great confetti. Love the blue and yellow because I'm a Michigan Wolverine fan. So blue and yellow confetti is always a plus in my book. As for race damage, looks like it's just a bunch of tire debris on this car. The bumper doesn't look like it's had any damage. I know for sure the 2013 diecast has some race damage on it because he got into the back of someone during that race. But this one, I think he was pretty clean this race for the most part. Stayed around 3rd through 5th place all race long until the last 100 laps, where it's just complete chaos. They had that wreck with Keselowski and Kenseth and Kurt Busch, and then Kenseth wrecks Logano. Then Gordon fights for the lead with Allmendinger and Jamie McMurray. So it was a stressful time for sure. But Gordon ultimately pulled it off, and it was one of the most storybook endings ever. A great walk-off, send-off for Gordon, because he also booked his ticket to Homestead. Even though he didn't win, it was kind of a nice send-off for Gordon to be championship eligible for his last full-time season. Obviously not his last race, but his last full-time season. So it was cool. So thanks everybody for tuning in. This is the third installment of the JG24 collection. So hope everybody enjoys this series. Once again, let me know if you like this in the comments. And please, just keep subscribing and keep watching. I appreciate all the viewership. It's going to be a good 2019. I can feel it. So thanks everybody for watching once again. JG24, James26, signing out.